fear, anger, resentment, self-hate, self-doubt, helplessness. These thoughts are not just stored and stashed in your mind space. They're actually going to space and coming back multiplied with so much more disappointment ahead of you. Yes, your thoughts have the power to multiply infinitely and give you either a life of joy or a life of misery according to their content. And yes, you are spamming your life and the universe with all your negative and destructive thoughts that are bouncing back to you like a squash ball, only this time the wall seems to duplicate them in the thousands. And before they come back and hit you in the face, let's get something straight. Thoughts have absolutely no power until the time you yourself start to file, organize, and translate them into your belief system, which at that time they have ceased to be these harmless imaginations and are now the powerful creative realities that can be touched and felt using your five senses. Thoughts become the things you see, hear, smell, touch, and experience on your outside world. And if you want to know how to stop your negative thoughts from traveling all the way to the stars and coming back to you with unfortunate reality, keep watching because I'll share with you 6 reasons why you should stop sending the wrong message and start sending the right ones instead, so you can actually receive what you want in your life. But before we start, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, here on this channel I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, let's get to today's topic. Number 1 is your thoughts are electrical signals traveling far beyond your own territory. Our thoughts are traveling faster than the speed of light, literally. Scientists are telling us that while light travels at a speed of 186,000 miles per second, thoughts virtually travel in no time. Napoleon Hill, in his great book, Think and Grow Rich, said that the brain is both a broadcasting and a receiving station for thought. He also said that the ether in which all things exist is a form of vibration which adapts itself to the kind of thoughts we hold in our minds. Boom! Come on, guys. Your world, your own personalized world, because we all live in our own made-up worlds, is being continuously affected by the kind of thoughts you're sending out, whether consciously or unconsciously. So it makes sense to choose your thoughts carefully, to control your mind and prevent it from sending out bad vibes that bring back negative experiences and unwanted outcomes. People are making the mistake by thinking that their outside world is something separate from them, that their hard work can barely have any effect, let alone their thoughts. But the truth is stranger than the strangest Steven Spielberg fantasy movie, because thoughts, when emotionalized, are more powerful than any hard work. They're more powerful than any technique, hacks, or all the effort of trying to fix everything from the outside. And it can easily be done by holding the right kind of thoughts and continuously monitoring negative thoughts from entering your mind or escaping, signaling the kind of things that you don't want as if you want them. And if you have any questions on how to control your mind, click this video right here. Or you can watch any video on YouTube, you can Google it, you can read books. Just make sure at the end of the day that you're able to create enough awareness that you don't let any thought, any negative thought escape you to create an emotional reaction within you. Number 2 is your thoughts are both creative and curative. So we've already established that our thoughts have frequency, just like light, sound, radio, ultraviolet waves. And since they are energy signals, they have weight and mass, which means that thoughts are real things when emotionalized and repeated enough times that they become a belief. So when you have a thought pattern of happy thoughts, creative thoughts, healthy thoughts, your outside world can't help but create a mirror image of these thoughts by directly affecting your behavior and actions. You are what you think. And there's a great saying which goes, we see things not as they are, but as we are. It's telling us that we live in a world of thought, and we are continuously creating our reality by our thoughts, feelings, and of course, actions. And whether we are creating joy, peace, happiness, and success, or anger, sadness, failure, and sickness, it's all coming from the inner workings of our minds and not appearing out of nowhere like we delude ourselves to believe. But the good news is, once you know the power of your own mind, you can restore and heal your mind and your body through the simple exercise of creating awareness of your most dominant thoughts and replacing them with positive and uplifting thoughts, which are the main ingredients in changing your life for the better. Your thoughts are powerful enough to give you happiness, success, peace of mind, health, and even cure the disease that you've created by holding on to anger and hurt. So learn how to convert your positive thoughts into creative imagination, and you'll see amazing results in no time. Number 3 is your thoughts are changing the contents of your cells. Your thoughts are continuously reprogramming your brain cells through the electrochemical reaction in your brain and nerve cells. And as a result, your cells are experiencing the wrath of your dangerous thoughts. Your emotions of guilt and sadness are causing them to get sick and die. It's causing them to change their nuclear structure, which means your very existence is now in question. Can you imagine getting yourself so sick and close to death just because you are unwilling or unable to let go and take charge of your life? You are killing yourself at a cellular level because you'd rather hold on to anger towards others and self-pity towards yourself. This in itself is a disease that you need to heal first before it threatens your very existence. You have to drop your need for justification and being right all the time. You have to learn to forgive yourself and others easily. You have to clean your emotional junk before they get to your cells and they start dying, which means you start dying. Reduce your stress over work and other life problems. You're only going to be here for a few decades and you don't want to spend them thinking like you are Methuselah. You don't have that kind of time. So you want to treat every day as a blessing that it is, and every waking hour as an opportunity to be mindful and present at all times. Because when you are present, your past and your future will fade away and you'll only be occupied with what exists now. And because all your problems are found in the non-existent past and future, you'll be able to rebuild your life new in the now without the weight of your horrible past or your scary future. Number 4 is your thoughts are creating an energy field all around you. The focus on material object makes it hard for us to believe in the reality of the invisible world. But indeed, we live in a world of complex entanglement of energy waves. So what I think affects you, what you think affects me. Hopefully I am affecting you positively with this video. All is good. But getting back to you, science is now telling you that you can affect things at an atomic level through the focus of your thoughts and attract them to yourself. So you can basically influence your outside world using the energy field your thoughts are creating. You can attract a life of ease and happiness just as equally as you can attract a life of struggle and hardship. It all depends on the contents of the energy field around you. You might want a good life, but if your focus is on all the things that make it impossible for you to do that, guess what? You'll attract all the things that makes it impossible for you to do that. Your energy field is not conscious. It cannot tell between the things that are good for you or bad for you. If it did, you will be slapped 100 times a day for sending out the wrong messages to the field all the time. It's only accepting the things you focus on and providing you with them, whether they're good for you or bad for you. The choice is yours. You have willpower, thinking power, and above all, you have the choice to choose your thoughts, because eventually they're going to appear on your door sooner or later. So last but not least, number 5, thoughts control your biology. The main reason for your fatigue, slow digestion, insomnia, depression, anxiety, your mood swings, and even your serious illnesses is not your diet or your hormonal changes. They'll play a small part. But the main cause of all your biological issues is found in the not so biological mind of yours. A genuinely happy person is a healthy person, and a perfectly healthy person is a happy person. There's a direct correlation between the state of mind and the state of body. And like we talked about earlier, feelings of resistance within ourselves are slowly reshaping our biological structure. They affect our organs, our skin, our bones, our nerves, especially our nerves, etc. And if you have these feelings and thoughts of resistance for a long time, know that they are slowly turning you into a completely different person, literally, and not in a good way. They're changing your body structure, including your looks. The receptors in your body, just like your brain cells, experience emotion. And the more negative thoughts resulting in negative emotions, our new cells will embody those chemicals and change our body's structure. Ever heard of people saying, "He's unrecognizable," or "She doesn't look like her old self"? This is because their bodies have dramatically changed due to the thoughts they choose to hold in their minds. Your thoughts and imaginations are basically the gateway to your dream life. Think the right thoughts and play with your imagination the right way, and the universe will reward you with everything you ask of it and then some. So that's it for today, guys. Check out any of these videos for similar content, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share your ideas, thoughts, experiences down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe not to miss my other videos. Until next time.